Welcome to Houston as we prepare you for baseball from Minute Maid Park. It's the home opener of this new season between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. It's Astros. From 161st Street here in the Bronx, MLB The Show's got baseball from Yankee Stadium. It's the home opener of this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the New York Yankees.
Center fielder, number 4.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. Smoke on the ground up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Batting.
Stepping in is Josh.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here's the first pitch to him. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Gardner ranges deep into the corner to make the catch for the first out. Stepping up now, Carlos Correa. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. First delivery to him on the way, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. 1-1. Here it is. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge ranging back. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Stepping into the box, Corey Dickerson. The average for him entering play here is in the high 360s. So he's one to avoid as a pitcher if at all possible. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. 1-1. A man on third with 2 down. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Jose Abreu is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
The 3-0 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
That was a tough split right there. A splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand.
Marwin Gonzalez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Into the second deck and gone. Evan Gaddis now standing in. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. Up and in for ball 1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
Sanchez has a play, and that retires the side. And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first.
For the Yankees, center fielder Jacoby Ellsbury.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. And that misses 2-2. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Ellsbury rounds it at first, heading for second now. The relay, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double. Here's Starlin Castro, and you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. For Ellsbury, he's at second with his 9th two-base hit of the year. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Ready on 0-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Reddick is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. Stepping in, Greg Bird. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Just a tick behind for a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Ready on 1-2. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball and end up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
He'll try again, 1-2. Swing and a liner, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. In the air, out to right. Reddick has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Brian McCann.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Ellsbury comes on now, and he has it 1 down. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. And a ball, 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
The batter.
Digging in to try it again, George Springer. He reached on a single in his first try. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. And no swing, apparently, ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
And there's ball 2 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Reddick. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Line, but speared on a hop. Barehanded for 1. On to first as they get the double. Striding in, number 12. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Number 12.
On the corner at the knees, 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready with the 0-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Here's big Aaron Judd. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Here's Didi Gregorius. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. Over toward the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard on the ground toward short. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Carlos Correa.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Lays off 2-2 now.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Corey Dickerson. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And they start him out away with a called strike.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Ready for another chance? Jose Abreu. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Standing in, Todd Frazier. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. This is foul right side.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Another one sent foul.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Here's Brett Gardner now. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A little roller toward the hole. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Second baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
The designated hitter.
First pitch on its way. Sliced hard on the ground. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, number 14.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Into the box now, Greg Bird comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Fouled back. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate. A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in for his second at bat, number 12. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Hit hard towards center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Here's big Aaron Judge, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Line towards center field. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th. Here's George Springer. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Softly hit toward the hole. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Digging in once again, Carlos Correa. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Judge ranging back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. Ready for another shot now. Corey Dickerson. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Hit hard to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Grounded softly to the right. And he's retired, 1 away. Here's Todd Frazier now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Swinging on the first pitch as he hits this one on the ground to second. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th.
The left fielder, number
Coming to the
11,
plate now, Brett Gardner comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. On the ground up the middle. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Skied into very shallow right. Judge has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. Riding in once again, Marwin Gonzalez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Pulled toward right center field. And Ellsbury will put this one away for out number 2. Evan Gattis now standing in. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Evan Gattis.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Gregorius has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. And he's retired here, 1 away. Here's Starlin Castro. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Starlin Castro.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Ready for another chance? Greg Bird. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
There's a bouncer foul to the left of the plate, 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. To short, hit hard. Correa from the outfield grass. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Heading out toward shallow right. Reddick has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian McCann. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Double barrel action in the Yankee bullpen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. This is line to left. And that's going to be a base hit for McCann. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th. Ready once. Again, Alex Bregman. Couple of singles. Jake Marisnick will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. A dive, but he's back. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back. And yet another throw over. And he'll dive back in safely. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball one.
Hey, this guy really needs that slider to be an effective pitcher. And in a night like tonight, if he doesn't have that real good slider, it presents a lot of problems.
6 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And the runner back easily. Outside, 3-0 now. George Springer waits on deck. Hit hard on the ground to second. Castro to his left. He's there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in once again, George Springer is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Hit on the ground to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 7-2 ball game. Digging in, Josh Reddick. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the Cameron Maben will be summoned off.
Number 3, Cameron Maben.
Right there for strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Here's Castro for 1. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Looking to throw to first by Sabathia, and he'll dive back in. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Carlos Correa is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. And so striding forward now.
Designated hitter, number 12.
A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80% in the game right now. First pitch strike to hitters. When you do that, you're going to have good success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Here's big Aaron Judge. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Didi Gregorius. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Stroman gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. The relay, and he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. Digging in now, Todd Frazier. He's 0 for 2.
Baseman, Todd Frazier.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and now he finds himself down 2-0. You know, trying to pitch him backwards, that only works if you're throwing strikes. If not, you find yourself in trouble.
Hit hard to short. Correa fields it cleanly. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning. Stepping into the box, Corey Dickerson. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Number 10. Corey
On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Smoked on the ground left side. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu. Now David Robertson will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 30, David Robertson.
He's set and the pitch. Line to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And that swung on and fouled straight back. First and second here with nobody out. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now, 0-2. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Evan Gattis now standing in. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. And again a throw, and the runner back safely. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. On the ground to short. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Left fielder.
Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. Taken in by Abreu, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Starlin Castro. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
First baseman, Greg Bird. Your attention,
now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen.
Number 19, Felipe Montalvo.
Matt Holliday will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. Stepping into the box, Jake Marisnick. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Hit in the air to straightaway center. And Ellsbury will put this one away for out number 2. Here's George Springer. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Springer.
And that misses for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. In there, 1-1. One is a cutter that misses 2-1.
Well, Matt, we got a ball away. All indications to me, they're going to stay away from him. This guy's just too good of a hitter. They're not going to flirt around with anything for him to hit on the inside half.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Now here's the pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He'll try it again, 3-2. And another foul ball. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Grounded to short. Gregorius is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Catcher, number 24.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. The pitch. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Into the box now, number 12. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Bregman is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Judge. He comes to now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high apparently. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And he swings and misses. A good pitch there, and the Yankees are down to their final strike now.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Left field and deep. Dickerson going back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in, Didi Gregorius. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Astros have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run and it ends up being a really critical one, you have to feel pretty good. It wasn't a huge day on the stat sheet, but it led his team to a win, and that's all you can hope for as a player.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Yankees, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Marcus Stroman. His record is now 8-0. The loss goes to Masahiro Tanaka. He falls to 5-2. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.
About set for baseball now on the show as you get a look at Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season. Between these two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Judge is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Stepping in is Josh Reddick, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. 4-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third.
Here's Carlos Correa now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. At the plate, Corey Dickerson. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. Ellsbury is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first.
Center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff. I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
He pulls this one into right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Here's Starlin Castro. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. Here's a look over to first. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball 1.
That was a good take right there. Look, double play situation, and this guy's got a nasty split that makes you hit the ground ball. You're probably going to see it. That was a nice job of taking that pitch.
Boy, a lot of break to that thing, and it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Heading out toward shallow right. Reddick has a read on it. 1 out. Into the box now, Greg Bird. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. First things first, here's a throw over. First pitch coming, here it is. He's running towards second. Pitch inside the throw, and they'll apply the tag, and he is out at second. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. The average for him entering play here is in the high 360s. So he's one to avoid as a pitcher if at all possible. Low with the splitter, ball 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. 2-0 pitch on the way. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. Bird is on his way home. And the run will cross to make this a 1-0 Yankee lead. Digging in now, number 12. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the .330 mark on the season. Low for ball one.
And in the first inning, with this guy already looking a little shaky on the mound, you have to think you'd have to throw him a strike right here. He hasn't proven to me that he can even get within the zone yet.
After it is Dickerson. And that retires the side. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And this is taken in there by Ellsbury for the first out. Striding in, Marwin Gonzalez. He's currently hitting just under .310 on the season. Slapped hard the opposite way. Gardner is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Evan Gattis. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. Judge is there, and how about that? A three-pitch. Into the box now, Aaron Judge. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number one. Here's Didi Gregorius. The average on the year for him is just shy of 310 entering action in this one. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Grounded to first. Fielded by Abreu. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Todd Frazier now. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. Hit on the ground to third. Bregman has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Standing in, Brian McCann. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And Gardner there to put it away for the first out. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this is going to fall. He can't flag it down. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 2-2 count. Here it comes. In the air out toward right field. Judge is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's George Springer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
George Springer.
And a slider tails outside for ball one.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. Here's Brett Gardner now. His average coming in way up there in the 380s.
Number 11, left fielder.
First pitch
Brett
on its way.
Gardner.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Now batting.
One out here in the Yankees' third inning, and that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury. In the air now out to left field. Dickerson's there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Castro.
And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first 2 outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the 2-hitter coming to the middle of the order. But you can limit the damage by getting those first 2 outs. I think he's limited the damage so far this inning.
That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
First baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Greg Bird. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch. From the belt, the pitch. Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. To 2-2 now.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this one runs in on him as he ready for another chance. Josh Reddick. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
For the Astros.
Riding in once again, Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Just a bit low, ball 3.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Hit hard to short, taken in by Gregorius. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Corey Dickerson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, Jose Abreu, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the 1-0. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Dickerson rounds the corner and is headed home. The tying run is in to score from second. It's 1-1. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Gary Sanchez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
24.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. Now batting, number 12. He flew out in his last at-bat. Started that swing a bit too early. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. 0-1, here's the pitch. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2. Fly ball to straightaway left. Dickerson's there. He's got it one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The right fielder,
stepping into the
99.
box, Aaron Judge. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. In the dirt here, and forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner. On its way, the 0-2 pitch, and a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. 0-1 count, and the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Reddick has a read on it, and the inning is over. Evan Gaddis now standing in. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number one.
The catcher,
here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. And another foul ball. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Castro's got it. On to first, and McCann is retired here for route number two.
Third baseman number 2.
In now, Alex Bregman comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economical.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play. Here's Todd Frazier now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
For the Yankees. Third baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Frazier.
And this is lined right back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, one away. So striding in, Brett Gardner looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And that misses for ball one. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Look into McCann, the 1-1. And a knuckle curve missed that time, 2-1. 2-1 home now to Gardner. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
In the air now, out to left. Dickerson is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark. especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Here's George Springer. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth.
Center fielder, number 4.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Josh Reddick.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And he just manages to get his hand in. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
With all that speed over there on first base, I'm not surprised to see that fastball on the outside corner. That's almost like a pitch-out.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And before the 3-2, a move to first. A dive, but he's back. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in there. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Riding in once again, Corey Dickerson. Run for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Here's a fastball now hit out toward Gardner in left field. 1 gone. Digging in once again, Jose Abreu. A hit in 2 tries so far. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a liner, but foul. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Ellsbury is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Marwin Gonzalez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Swing and a little blooper to center. Ellsbury is over, and that's the 3rd out. Here's Starlin Castro. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this is going to find the wall out near the Yankee bullpen. And he has started the home 6th with a leadoff double. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. Gonzalez is up with it, and he's retired here 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Line towards center field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. Ready once again, number 12. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Ready for another chance. Aaron Judge.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
First pitch on its way. Drilled to the left side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Digging in.
Now
Didi Gregorius. Felipe Montalvo. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can. Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him. Now at the plate, Evan Gattis. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Evan Gattis.
Fouled off into the seats behind first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Slider swung on and grounded toward short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Ready now, Brian McCann. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Gardner is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Digging in to try it again. Todd Frazier. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Lifted in the air out to right. Reddick has a read on it. 1 out. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Lenny Larson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Justin Verlander. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Verlander gets the sign. Coming at him with the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in. Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Batter number 14.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Starlin Castro, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Now a flare out toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw into third. Throw from Reddick won't be in time. He's in there at third. The left-handed power.
First baseman, Greg Bird.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
And that misses 1-1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Has a look, now the pitch. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Hey, number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Popped in the air back behind short. Correa. Here's George Springer. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Center fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this is taken in there by Ellsbury for the first out. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. A couple of walks for him thus far. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
He's already got 2 walks in this game, and that ball right there, another ball. So we may see them kind of nibbling and pitching around him. He might be taking walks all game.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here, Cameron Maybin. Will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Line drive to center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And the changeup is way low that time. Here comes the 1-0. Way in front of a great slider that time. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back in. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So striding in, Corey Dickerson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. High in the air out to center field. Ellsbury is there, 2 gone. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Maybin rounds third and is digging for the plate, and this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game, and he'll try to digging in Gary Sanchez. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
Gary Sanchez.
Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Gary Sanchez is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dickerson's there. 2 gone. Here's big. Aaron
Fielder,
Judge.
number 99, Aaron Judge.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Line, but speared on a high.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is in now. Marwin Gonzalez. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. And some fireworks perhaps to kick off the ninth, as that one just about got him. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Now batting,
into the box, Evan Gaddis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And he lays off for ball 1. Ready with the 1-1. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And this will find the wall out near Monument Valley. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Stepping up now, Brian McCann. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Alan Henson.
Pinch hitting for Houston.
1 out and a runner on second base.
Alan Hansen.
Oh, and he serves this one out into right field. That one's going to fall in, a base hit.
And they'll tag him out in the rundown. So coming to the plate, Alex Bregman. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Dylan Betances takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. 2 outs here with a runner at third.
Change for the Yankees. Now playing right field.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Bird is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So coming to the plate, Didi Gregorius.
The shortstop, number 18.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Gonzalez is there. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. So digging in now, Todd Frazier. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
1-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Springer has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Lenny Larson. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Astros have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Yankees, 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Charlie Morton. His record is now 6-1. The loss goes to Michael Pineda. He falls to 5-2. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes.
From 161st Street here in the Bronx, MLB The Show's got baseball from